Brad, can you move that cable out from your camera? It drove me crazy during the last.
Is it there? It is.
There's a cable. Where are
we ready to go?
Yes, we're live.
Okay. Call to order the regular Gold Hill City Council, May 3rd, 2020. Call, please.
Mayor Studebaker.
Here.
Councilor Beshad.
Here.
Councilor Hinckley.
Here.
Bigney. Calmer.
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Councilor Gina.
Here.
We have.
Okay, we have a quorum. And now the Verge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United
States
of America
and to the
republic
for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty for all.
I just can't. It's just too
virtual.
Gotta be a better way. I don't know what it is. maybe have a recording saying it. We all just raise our hands or something. I don't know.
Maybe just one person says it.
So I'm getting a thing that network is low. Is there anything we can do about a chief IT guy? Okay.
Yeah, we're having internet issues.
Okay.
I'm getting the audio,
to our agenda.
kind of cutting in and out.
Any adjustments to our agenda?
No.
All right. Awards, projects.
Not either. Oh, unless I could announce that you may ODOT coming through town. There's a project, repave the ramps. So they're going to be doing several parking time as they move through Tennessee ODOT and some ramps. And that's a good thing with the ramps. That means that our streets that we're going to get will follow right after that. So there's an announcement.
By ramps,
and
do you mean like
starting?
The sidewalk ramps? On and off the sidewalk? Is that what you mean by the ramps?
Yes, the ADA ramps.
Okay.
I have no idea what that actually stands for. American Disability Act?
Americans with Disabilities Act. Yeah. American Disability.
Yep.
Okay. And when is that starting, Jessica?
It has already started. They're doing the whole to the highway through the county. Gold Hills Park project, but you should be in town over the next couple.
Okay. So until the next week or so.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Public input.
Yeah.
Called in.
We have a call in.
All right. Why don't you read Mark, and if that other person calls in, we'll put him on.
He's on. The end is on. He's just muted. I'm not sure on there. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, there it is.
Hello?
You're on. We can hear you.
Okay. Hi, Anthony Wilson, 494 Fredenberg Street. I'd like to ask Councilor Hinckley about her meeting on the 15th, how she thought it went.
I think it was a citizen involvement committee, sir, and that's a citizen-led meeting. I'm there to chair. That's it.
Do you think you followed the rules on running that meeting correctly?
My job is merely to make sure that they attempt to stay on the agenda, sir.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but input is not a place for action. It's a place where you can say your council and they can hear you and advise me on further action. It's not a place for you to have a discussion.
So I can't ask what I want to ask?
If you've asked what you want to ask, then that's it.
You can make comments, but you can't ask questions.
Okay. Danielle claims she has human resource experience and military experience. I think it was very inappropriate how she ran that meeting. And I don't think Christine Alford or Deb West should be able to participate in that meeting anymore. And I think Danielle should be very ashamed of herself for letting that go on the way she did.
Okay.
Yeah. Can somebody stop the beeping, please?
I don't know what the beeping is.
It's feedback because you're next to something else.
Say what? Oh, that doesn't matter.
Is that everything you need to say?
I think that meeting caused a lot of uproar since RV Cog knows about it, the League of Oregon Cities, the city attorney, and the neighboring two cities said they were appalled at watching the meeting. So I'm good there.
I also had a little bit of a problem with that meeting. That's the first time in a long time.
Okay, okay, but this is not the time to talk about on the agenda. We can talk about it when part of the agenda. All right. Thank you for your comments, Tony.
Okay.
All right. I have some other public input to share. I sent you all a letter from Mark Warwick regarding the wastewater man. I'll summarize it, or I can read it. While Civil West wastewater facilities plan was not without some deficiencies, my opinion, Marks. It was not inaccurate in its assessments. I'm a little baffled at the desired money on revisiting the cost estimates for treatment option 6, rehabilitating the existing plant. The wastewater facilities plan ultimately rejected option 6 for a variety of reasons that were fairly on point. I've said from the beginning that any failure to soundly evaluate the possibility of future nutrient limit relative to choosing a treatment is a mistake that can't be made. Existing plant asking for a near zero ability to achieve any form of a nitrogen and phosphorus removal. By looking at option 6 again, let alone spending money for evaluation, it has the appearance that is willing to ignore the cost of nutrient limits. It's concerning. I point out that Medford's draft NPDES permit renewal is out for comment at this time. Once public comment concludes, the permit is issued, Medford will have following monthly average nutrients. There's a list of limits here. To say that Gold Hill's wastewater charge is too small to worry about copper limits is an answer not known at this time, and it's disingenuous to think otherwise. To some, I'm concerned opinions are being formed on treatments without the information needed in order to make an informed decision. This is in no way a indictment on anyone and should not be taken as such. This is a decision that will affect Gold Hill for the next few years, and it needs to be done with utmost care, understanding, knowledge of the situation. And Mark would also like to know that he has spoken to Dustin Hagman, who is the manager of the plant in Medford. And if you would like, he would like to talk to the council about the bits of doing the pipeline and their treatment plant. He won't be there to offer any opinions on what decision we should make. He merely wants to inform the city council the benefits of joining their plant through a pipeline. So that is an offer. Interested in hearing from him. And that's all I have for public input.
Jessica,
I want to direct me to take action on that.
Jessica, I couldn't open that letter that you sent, the attachment with the agenda from Mr. Warwick. What is the gist of the letter to simply look closely at all the options, or what was the actual, what was his gist of the letter?
Yeah, he's the pipeline, and he just wants to make sure that he thinks revisiting the refitment of the old plant is not a good option. He just wants you to not take the pipeline off the table and keep it under consideration.
Okay, thank you.
Can I say,
if you'd like, I can, yes.
I was just going to say what I got from it was that we don't know what the future is going to bring for regulations on emissions, and the treatment plan, the wastewater treatment plan, master plan says that rehabbing the current plant probably isn't going to take care of that problem. So he was concerned that we were putting money towards looking at that option again. That was how I understood that letter. Yes. I think that we do want to have that person come and talk to us. I think we need to listen to as many experts as we can. I would like to direct you to put them on the agenda for the next meeting. If everyone else agrees.
Will do.
Thank you.
Hey, Jessica. Why yes. haven't we looked at the oxidation ponds for the water treatment? Wastewater, excuse me.
I'll talk to the engineer about it.
Okay.
I think the oxidation ponds would have to do with rehabbing the current facility.
No.
I think it's a totally different alternative too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything from it.
Discussion if we're, yeah,
not on the agenda to discuss this tonight. It's not really on
right.
the agenda to discuss this
tonight. I will add that
tonight.
onto the next meeting to talk about the facilities plan and where we're at with that. That's the public input. Brad, you're muted.
There's that. Moving on. Agenda. We are not reviewing and approving from previous meetings.
Right. So we talked, as soon as I sent you this agenda, we talked about that. So I corrected it, went out to the public to YouTube for the meetings in the meeting.
So that, okay.
Yeah. So the agenda you have, but the rest of them actually say, and from now on, refer it to for the record of the meetings. That's what's going on with that. As I said, I'm behind on the minutes.
Okay.
But the video recording is a legal form of record.
Okay. So we will want to get back to approving the minutes when we're on track. We're not trying to call everyone's working very hard. Okay, moving on. 7, council consideration. 7, city manager recruitment. Manager, would you give us an update on that?
Yes. So the editor has asked me to run dates past you and get confirmation that you can make these. We're considering right now is to open recruitment on May 19th and to close the recruitment on June 16th. And then the next thing would follow would be the shortlist, which is where present to you the candidates that they've shortlisted screenings. She wrote that we piggyback that to a council meeting. And so the next counting that we had scheduled after that would be July 5th. I realized a weekend and we actually put the day schedule out for next year. So it's scheduled the 4th of July for that Friday, and Monday would be a working day. And we could have the council meeting on the, otherwise the, that's not much of an alternative to have it on a night separate from a meeting. We couldn't do it the Monday before this, the recruiter is not, so are you all with doing the short list? I don't think it'd take that long. That's why she said to get on to a council meeting. So it'll be on July 5th. Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
I'm sorry, you're dropping out